For someone who says he's not a politician, Donald Trump certainly makes a lot of endorsements. A staggering 185 to date, and 93 of those have already won. So how powerful is a Trump endorsement? Let's go inside the forecast. As we've been seeing, Trump's endorsements don't automatically equal victory. Established Republican incumbents are beating Trump-backed challengers in races across the country. This week's primary in Georgia was Trump's biggest loss to date. Former Senator David Perdue didn't just come up short in his effort to unseat Governor Brian Kemp, he got absolutely blown out. In the Nebraska governor's race, Trump supported Charles Herbster, who finished narrowly behind the now nominee Jim Pillen. He's a virtual shoo-in for the open and solid Republican seat. Trump took an even bigger swing in Idaho against incumbent Republican Governor Brad Little by endorsing his Lieutenant Governor Janice McGeachin. McGeachin didn't even come close. And then there's the curious case of Madison Cawthorn, a once rising star in the Republican Party who narrowly lost his primary election in North Carolina. Now, we just can't blame all those losses on Trump. The candidates are to blame too. Herbster was accused of sexual assault by multiple women. McGeachin and Perdue, their campaigns never really got off the ground. And Cawthorn? His list of scandals is too long to recount. Quick, trivia time. What do Rick Allen, Barry Moore, Jerry Carl, Buddy Carter, Barry Loudermilk, and Bruce Westerman have in common? Besides being white male Republicans, Trump handed all of them endorsements just 3 days before their May 24th primaries. Oh, and by the way, they were all running unopposed in their primaries. How convenient.
We are going to keep on winning, winning, winning.
Trump is clearly padding his stats, but he has had some important victories too. His endorsement single-handedly elevated J.D. Vance and Ted Budd to victories in Ohio and North Carolina. And while we're still waiting to see how the Pennsylvania Senate recount shakes out, Trump-endorsed celebrity surgeon Mehmet Oz had only a slim lead over David McCormick in the latest vote count. Depending on the outcome, it's either going to be a major Trump win or an embarrassing defeat. Each of those 3 Senate races was open. That made these contests better opportunities for Trump to wield his power, as opposed to taking on entrenched incumbents. The next big endorsement test for Trump is in Arizona, where Republicans are still seeking a candidate to take on Democratic Senator Mark Kelly. Trump hasn't officially weighed in Arizona yet, but rumors are he's eyeing candidate Blake Masters, a longtime associate of tech billionaire Peter Thiel. Trump and Thiel have teamed up before, and it worked. As an example, Thiel spent $15 million to help elect Vance in Ohio. The other place where a Trump endorsement could be critical? Alabama, where Katie Britt and Mo Brooks are meeting in a June 21st runoff. But the race is already a defeat of sorts for Trump. He endorsed Brooks a year before the primary, then rescinded it when it looked like Brooks would finish third. So what did we learn this month? Trump still has a grip on the Republican Party, but it's not a stranglehold. I'm Steve Shepard, and I give this episode my complete and total endorsement. Until next time.